Hi guys, hi everybody, how are you? I hope everything is fine to you and I hope that the sound is on. That's good. Fantastic.
Hi
So
guys, hi.
so this is Robert.
Hi.
He's gonna say hi. And what we're gonna talk about today, Robert?
I don't know. I think we were mentioning this a little bit earlier. You know, sometimes, and the thing about something like this is that your therapy can be a little bit expensive, okay, but you are getting incredibly good professional advice and support. And I know some guys and girls don't have so much money, and therefore I think tonight it might be a good idea to talk about self-help things
Excellent.
that
Can I
can,
translate?
yeah, that don't cost you any money.
Yeah. So we're talking. You're gonna come.
Yeah,
closer?
I'll come in closer. These chairs are.
So we're talking today about رح نحكي اليوم عن إشي بنسميه الإسعافات الأولية النفسية. الإسعافات الأولية النفسية اللي هو كان عم بيحكي الدكتور روبرت إنه مرات مش الكل حدا عنده مصاري أو he can afford إنه يروح لثيرابيست يشوفنا مثلا زينا زي روبرت. So في أمور معينة إسعافات أولية رح نحكي عنها اليوم ممكن أنت تعملها أو أنت تعمليها بالبيت بتساعد الواحد إنه يهدي حاله أو يتخطى مواقف صعبة أو لحظات صعبة عم بمر فيها أو أيام صعبة عم بمر فيها زي ما في I was saying we call it first aid psychology.
Yeah, it's
There is a first aid psychology. زي ما في إسعافات أولية الكل عم بتدرب عليها للفيزيكال بودي للحروق للجروح للهارت أتاك بعيد الشر عن الجميع. إسعافات أولية مثلا للخنق. ففعليا اليوم رح نحكي عن الإسعافات الأولية اللي ممكن نعملها النفسية. Alright?
Yeah, okay, and I think I sort of got the gist of what you were saying there. And what we can do is, did you know? And I'm trying to, because the camera's just there, so I'm trying to look at my audience. I have to look.
Comfortable with that?
Yeah. It's just getting the camera height, guys. We just get this sort of little sorted. But I want to try and look into camera more.
Okay.
So I'm saying hello to you, and the camera's here, yes? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
just
so.
Look at yourself.
No. But if I'm doing that, I'm looking away, guys, and I want to look at you. Right. So the thing about this is that there is a direct link between mood and posture. And a lot of people don't know that.
Can I translate? Dr. Robert is saying في لينك مباشر بين من أول أنواع أو نصايح الإسعافات الأولية إنه في خط مباشر دايركت بين جسمك طريقة جسمك كيف قاعد شو عم تعمل أو حركات جسمك and your mood the posture and the mood
Exactly so.
والمود تبع جسمك شو ممكن your brain يتفاعل مع الموضوع. Continue, doctor.
Okay. So if you know this, it's very helpful, because sometimes when we're anxious, when we're scared or upset, we might not know the way to resolve that. We might not know the answer. I mean, eventually we can through therapy and things like that. But if you want to try and quickly and without any cost try and help yourself, support yourself, as we said, there is this direct link between posture and mood. Now, when we were animals, you go back, or we're part of the animal species, and we talked about tigers last night. If a tiger was coming to attack you, what would you do? Would you stand there like this? You know, come and bite my neck, here's my heart, eat my heart.
Very exposed.
Would you stand there like that? No, you would not. That would be very, very dangerous. What you would do would be this.
Covering.
Because you are protecting your heart, your if you got your tummy, all the important parts of your body. If a tiger bites your arm, Okay, you lose your arm, but you can still live. If a tiger rips your heart out, you cannot live. I don't know if you'd like to. Do you want to add to that?
Yes. What Dr. Robert was saying, that how is the body posture is important. If you see, نرجع نكمل اللي حكينا عنه امبارح. If you see a tiger, أكيد ما رح توقف هيك عامل التايجر. شوف البودي بوستشر. إحنا لا شعوريا لما بنخاف نعمل هيك أو هيك. لما تسمع صوت، لما حدا بيوجه لك ضربة immediately we do that. We put our head down and we do that because we are protecting this area. Can you read that? What does it say? Try what?
Do you want
the blue
to come?
one? No, the blue one. What does it say?
The blue says,
It's from Facebook.
try another way of going live during your podcast.
What does that mean? This is another option, right?
Okay,
That
yeah.
means another option.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, الانستك تبعنا على طول we cover هاي المنطقة، الصدر، القلب، الكذا، لأنه why we cover it? Because as Dr. Robert says, because
To protect ourselves.
because if you lose an arm you feel okay, but إذا
Well, not
الضربة-
okay, but you
No,
can live.
yeah, you can live, but إذا إجت الضربة هون بالقلب بالستمك بهاي المعدة you bleed
To death.
to death. So that's why what we do, the most important things عنا is هدول هاي المنطقة اللي قدام. Continue, Dr.
Okay. So now, I don't know how this is going to translate in Arabic, but I'm sure Gita is excellent at doing this. There is no difference between what we call a real threat, the tiger, and a perceived threat. If you feel uncomfortable from depression, anxiety, any fear like this, that is a perceived threat. There is no tiger there, but your mind and your body will act in exactly the same way that it acts when a tiger is there.
Yeah, what Dr. Robert was saying, العقل البشري ما بيميز بين انت خايف، يمكن خايف من عندك برزنتيشن بكره، او خايف من عن جد في حدا حاطط مسدس على راسك. ما بيميز. الخوف عند العقل البشري بس خوف، وبالتالي العقل البشري بيتصرف and act and react للخوف نفس الطريقة. It doesn't differentiate if someone is putting a gun on your head or really you're scared
Or
of
a spider.
a presentation tomorrow.
Presentation tomorrow,
You know?
exactly.
So what you mean that the brain and the body chemicals are the same.
Exactly.
Whether the real threat
Or a perceived
or perceived
threat. Exactly.
Yeah, it's
So that's interesting because, okay, if it's all the same between a real threat and a perceived threat, you are going to want to be protective. Okay, giving a presentation tomorrow, if you have a fear of presentations, doesn't mean to say that somebody is going to rip your heart out, but your mind and your body acts as if that is going to happen. And
yeah.
And therefore, what do you do? If it's same with a tiger, I'm extreme version, you go down, you protect yourself.
Exactly.
But you don't do that in a perceived threat. What you do is a little bit forward, shoulders a little bit forward.
Right.
When you do this with your body, it sends a signal to your brain which tells you you are under threat. And it makes you feel anxious and uncomfortable because it's trying to make you get out of that situation.
So it becomes like a vicious cycle.
Yes, it does.
The brain, the posture, you're doing that, and then the brain taking the signal, and then the signal, and then the signal coming. Yeah.
Yes, and the anxiety is going. But you're not in real life doing that. But you're just doing. Sometimes you are. Sometimes.
Most of the time. Yeah. Watch yourself, guys. تبعوا على حالكم. تلاحظوا مرات الواحد عامل هيك. هاي الحركة لحالها بتحفز المخ إنه يكون متوتر ومضطرب ويفرز الهرمونات الكورتيزول والهرمونات والأدرينالين كأنك بالضبط عندك خطر حقيقي. كان عم بحكي وين تعلمنا نحن هاي الحركة؟ Where did we learn that move? Because هذا موجود مبرمج بعقلنا من أيام الإنسان الأول the first man. That's زي المقدمة اللي حكيناها إنه لما تشوف تايجر أو whatever you protect that area. So لاحظوا على حالكم لما نزعل أو بأوقات الستريس او لما تصحى الصبح عم بتفكر بموضوع عم متضايق بتلاقي حالك لا شعوريا عامل هيك او هيك رايت او هيك او منزل راسك فدكتور روبرت was saying هاي الحركة لحالها من الاشياء من خلال الفيرست ايد سايكولوجي اول شيء we need to avoid it اول شيء لازم نتفاداها لا تعمل هاي الحركة اول اسعافات اولية بتعملها لحالك you change the body posture.
So yes, you well. First of all, you have a tendency to do that, automatic. You don't try, so you're doing that. And when you do that, I think that's what Gita said: is you're producing adrenaline, noradrenaline, cortisol. These are the stress hormones that are trying to tell you I'm in danger. So they support that feeling of discomfort. And it tells you get away. The only way you can survive is to get away, to stop going to work, to stop doing that presentation, to not get on board that aeroplane, whatever it is that bothers you or concerns you, your body tells
you a signal to run.
Yes, it makes you want to get out and escape, and that is why we feel uncomfortable. It's to act as a signal, and the other thing is it will produce your heart will beat faster. Okay, why does your heart beat faster? It beats faster because you need more oxygen, more air in your lungs. You need to escape a tiger in real life, in a real threat, or that sort of thing. So if your heart is beating faster, it is going to send more oxygen to your hands, to your legs, so that you can run and escape the tiger. You also, if you're going to send more oxygen, you have to have more blood to carry that oxygen to the rest of the body, to the muscles in the arms and the legs. So your heart will beat faster. Okay? So you've got heart beating faster. Parts of your body will shut down that don't need blood.
Okay?
Like your stomach. Yeah?
Vaginal.
Yes. Sexual organs.
Sexual organs.
Okay. How many?
Bladder.
Yeah.
No, bladder.
Bladder will open up and increase. Bladder and sphincter will open up. But if any of you, and don't feel embarrassed about it, you don't have to talk to us about it, but if any of you have sexual problems, let's say men, but even women, and you say, I'm having difficulty in having an erection, think about it. If you're anxious about having an erection, yes, then this fight or flight response is coming in. Oh my gosh, there's a tiger. I can't make love. Yes? And so when a tiger is chasing you, do you need blood in your reproductive? You don't.
No.
You do not make love.
We need the blood in our hands.
Yes.
And our arms, and our legs to run. It
cuts down that narrows the blood vessel. So that's why you can't have an erection. That's why perhaps you might have problems in the vaginal area or whatever. That's why these things occur, because the blood isn't effective in that part of the body. It is being sent to the arms and the legs. So that's something else that's going on here.
And you're excellent. Yeah, I think what Dr. Robert says is very easy, and I think most of you understood it. Like when we're stressed, so the brain think this is بيفكر إنه هذا حقيقي, this is real, it's a tiger. فبيبلش يبعت signals للجسم. من السيجنالز اللي عم بنبعت للقلب إنه يضخ دم أكتر. I'm explaining what you're saying. بيبعت للقلب إنه يضخ دم أكتر. بس لما يضخ الدم الأكتر وين ما بده يروح على كل المناطق. من وين بده يخترع؟ from where the heart will get blood. So what they do, بيقطعوا البلد. They stop the blood supplies to certain area. They minimize it and they increase it to different area. So the قلب شو بيعمل؟ البرين بيبعت سيجنال للقلب إنه A وقف ضخ دم للمعدة. B وقف ضخ دم للقولون. لأنه ما فيش داعي ناكل ونهضم أكل للمعدة وإحنا عنا threat. There is no need for the stomach to digest food while we're facing a tiger. It's not time to eat. And it's not time to have sex. Because there is a tiger. So stop the blood to go to the stomach, to the colon, to the أعضائنا تحت, whatever. So that's what happened, and all the blood when بيروح للإيدين
And the
and
legs.
the legs because we need them to run and escape. And هون الإشي اللي كتير المهم بدي أقول لكم إياه، كان عم بتكلم الدكتور معظم المشاكل الجنسية لنقول، معلش كلنا أدلت وكلنا كبار، مرجعها لما الشخص عنده دائما sexual problems. When someone on stress there is no blood enough عم بيوصل لهاي المناطق A B، كل مشاكل الكولون هذا سببها because you are under stress. مع الوقت لما هذا الستريس when that stress continue for a long period of time definitely is gonna cause a damage for the
Eventually,
body.
yes.
So that's why بدي أقول لكم إياها من الآخر، كل مشاكل المعدة، كل مشاكل الكولون، 3/4 المشاكل الجنسية وهاي الأمور كله سببها الستريس for a long period of time. ما عم بحكي stress only 1 day 2 days or 1 month or
okay.
stressors, you know. I'm talking about لما بيكون الستريس over a long period of time it's gonna make a damage. ليش؟ لأنه long period of time الدم blood is not reaching
Okay, that's one
the
thing.
stomach and the thing.
Short term,
short term على المدى القصير.
Short term, you know when you feel stressful, you don't want to eat, or if you eat, you have tummy problems. What do they call it in Jordan? IBS, whatever the name is. IBS, yes.
Yeah.
Why is hypnotherapy the number one intervention for IBS? It is because
So IBS, sorry, it is the
irritable bowel syndrome.
Yeah. I'm translate what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
تفضل في دكتور روبرتس بقول لكم بإنجلند نحن فعليا هو هيك. أي إشي اسمه IBS اللي هو irritable حساسية البول، هاي المنطقة syndrome. أي حساسية بهاي المنطقة ما بيروحوا حتى على دكاترة عاديين، بيروحوا على therapist لأنها definitely because of the long hours of stress and because that blood ما عم بوصل لهاي المنطقة. لما نروح على دكاترة ونعمل تحاليل وهالأمور هاي ما في دواء، there is no medicine تاخده بيقول للقلب لا والله ارجع ضخ لي شوية دم هون. No, only when you go to your therapist and that stress is released ساعتها بيرجع هذا يمشي. That's why.
Can you see?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. Continue. Sorry.
So isn't that interesting that you do that's what occurs. So what we're saying after all of this, what can we do? Sometimes you can't get to a therapist quickly. If you change your posture, put your head up more, your shoulders back, it sends the message to your brain to say, I am safe. And it changes your emotional experience, your anxiety. It makes you feel more positive. You don't even have to try. It sends a message to your brain to say, I'm safe. And if you feel safe, or if that message is there, you will act safe, you will feel more comfortable. Okay?
Can I? Thank you so much. That's why Dr. Robert saying من أول أنواع الإسعافات الأولية واللي كنا بنحكي فيه إحنا امبارح وأول امبارح الحكي ناس بقول لك البيئة والمجتمع والكذا ما عم بزبط. إحنا مش رح نغير العالم. We will not change the economy, we will not change money, some things. بس المينيمم of the minimum. كل يوم أول ما تكون متضايق أو حاس حالك ستريس اطلع على حالك كيف قاعد. أول إشي اعمله بس زبط وقفتك أو قعدتك. Just do that for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes or so.
5 minutes or so. Yeah, just
Do it regularly.
طبعا على طول النهار مش بلا الصبح وخلاص. بس اعمل هيك. ليش لازم تعمل هيك؟ عشان لما بتعمل هيك فقط لحاله ببعت chemical signals ليور برين يخفف. You're fine. You're not in threat. انت مو مخبي اشي. فبيخفف السيجنال of cortisol and adrenaline and these things. So هذا number one of الإسعافات الأولية إنه زبط البوستشر, fix your posture.
And that in itself is one big thing. That's free. That knowledge is free. You don't have to go and see a
بدل
therapist.
الحلو ولا هاي مجانية يعني بدهاش مصاري لا بدك تشوف ثيرابيست ولا اشياء for free do it انت بتعالج حالك لحالك.
What I say is try it. I mean, it's not, if something is a very deep problem, maybe it's not going to fix it completely, but it might make it feel better. And sometimes it does fix things to a very, very deep level. Sometimes it works incredibly efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
عم تفضل عم بقول لك عم تفضل عم بحكي انه هاي الاسفات الاوليه بتصير لما والله بتعرف مشكلتك مو كتير عميقه you know او عم بتحاول تصبر حالك لتشوف your doctor او whatever. So هاي علاج مجاني and for free and try to do it. It will help you to pass the day and the day after. إلا إذا والله إذا عندك فعليا مشكلة فعليا عميقة.
It's your first aid approach.
يعني كيف البانادول it's like a panadol you know it's just first I know it's not like that but it's like
but that's what I say, it's helping it's helping you
exactly.
Ultimately you have to get to the root of the problem perhaps but just doing this can ease, that's a good word to use, ease the problem.
Ease the problem. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it can even fix it, but most times it's just going to ease the problems. But that's a very good thing. Who wouldn't want to have their problem minimized, their problem eased a little bit? It's a great thing. This is a first aid measure. So that's the number one thing, one of the things that we can do. Positive posture, I call it. Positive posture. Because it sends the message to the brain and tells the brain, I am safe, I am comfortable, and it makes you feel comfortable. And it stops all the blood running around your body. So number one thing.
Excellent.
Yeah?
Number two. Because I have my own psychological aids.
I'll and you talk about those. That'd be great. So look, I don't want to stop. I'm going to do, let's say,
I'm really curious and I'm interested because me and Dr. Robert, we never talked, we never discussed what we want to talk about or the agenda.
It's coming from the heart and the mind straight away.
So I am really curious and really interested to know.
So sometimes, it'll be more interesting than others. Sometimes we'll be saying, oh, what are we going to talk about? But it makes it more human, more, real. Because it's not rehearsed. Nothing's rehearsed here. We're just coming from the heart, we're coming from our knowledge, and we're trying to give it to you, and we're trying to help you, and we're trying to support you. That's what we're trying to do. So, number two. And before I say that, we can't be too long tonight. Your lovely, lovely Gita, who is very, very effective, very efficient, is going to be coming back to you tomorrow. So we have to get up very early tomorrow, make sure that Gita gets in a taxi. So we're only going to be maybe another 10, 15 minutes, something like that. But I'm loving speaking to you. Okay, let's look at number two. Which one shall I talk about number two? Let's talk about positive affirmations. That's an incredibly good one. Last night, I think we talked about focusing on things, yes? We said where you look is where you go. And if you look at where you don't want to go, you'll actually go there. So I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to do this. But by looking at it and saying, I don't want to, you go there. Now, that leads me on to positive affirmations, which you may have talked to people about before. Very simple. So if you find it hard to achieve something, just say what you want to achieve. Say it again and again and again. Let's say we talked about presentation skills, yes? So that's a good one to talk about. So most people say, oh, I feel very uncomfortable to have to get up and stand and speak in work or maybe in a family function or whatever, when you have to do a little presentation at a wedding or whatever. A lot of people, it is meant to be the number one fear in the world. Okay. Now, so you're saying to yourself, I don't think I can do this. I'm going to forget what I'm going to say. I'm going to feel uncomfortable. I'm going to feel scared. I don't know if you want to just add those things there.
What Dr. Robert was saying, that the other thing is, we call it positive affirmation. رح يحكي عن هذا الموضوع positive affirmation where مثلا إذا أنت عندك تاني يوم presentation أو عندك إشي له علاقة بالpublic speaking تحكي قدام جماعة أو قدام عالم مجموعة. فكان عم بيقول الدكتور إنه هو نمبر 1 تصنف يعني فير بالعالم خوف اللي هو التحدث الجماعي، أو يعني مثلا تحكي مع مجموعة من الناس. فكان عم بيحكي عن، بده يكمل دكتور هلا يحكي عن شيء كيف نتغلب على هذا الخوف.
Okay, so we come to the point that instead of saying what you fear, I'm going to mess this up, I'm going to be scared, I'm going to forget my lines. Even if you don't believe it, say what you want to feel.
I forgot.
Yeah.
دكتور رابط كان عم بيقول the simple first aid، الإسعافات الأولية الصغيرة لهيك موضوع، سواء public speaking أو أي شيء تاني، بدل ما تجنب اللي كنا بنحكي عنه negative self talk، بدل ما بتحكي يي ما رح أزبط، يي ما رح أعمل، يي رح أنسى، يي رح كذا، make sure هذا نوع من أنواع الإسعافات الأولية. بدل ما تحكي الإشي اللي أنت خايف منه، حاول تحكي الإشي اللي أنت بدك إياه that you want. simple as that. يعني ما تحكوا ليش وكيف وما بنقدر، يعني زي حبة دواء هاي عم بعطيكم أنا إشي زي حبة الدواء، something you take it, just do that. تحكوا عن الإشي اللي حابين يصير، whether you believe in it or not, just
Say it.
Just say it.
Write the script of your life. Whatever you say is your script, the script of your life. If you say I can't do it, you can't. You're right. There is a saying, you know, the person who created the motor car, the first production line motor car, Henry Ford. Henry Ford, many of you might know this saying, it's a good saying. Henry Ford, who made Ford motor cars and first created a production line of motor cars going along, he said, whether you think you're right, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are right. Yes, got that?
Wow.
Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't,
you are right.
You are right.
Amazing. دكتور كان عم بيقول في مقولة كتير مشهورة عن فورد، the one اللي هو اخترع أول سيارة. في مقولة كتير مشهورة بتقول سواء سواء بتفكر حالك انك بتقدر تعمل هالموضوع او ما بتقدر تعمل هالموضوع، بالحالتين انت صح، انت عم تحكي صح. Can you imagine? So what he was mentioning that الاشي اللي بتفكر فيه انت عم تخلق القدر تبعك، your own destiny. What you think
is what you get.
That's what you get. So Henry Ford قال whether you think you can تقدر أو ما بتقدر، على الحالتين أنت صح. Yeah.
So even if you don't believe what you want to believe, if you let's say you are scared of flying, this is a good one. Gida's flying tomorrow. I'm flying back in a few days' time. I'm comfortable with flying. We've just had an accident, unfortunately. I'm still comfortable with flying. Many people are scared of flying. Okay, so if you get on a plane saying I'm scared, this is going to be terrible, I don't feel comfortable, then that is probably what's going to happen. Supposing you turn around and say, it's so good to feel comfortable every time I fly. It's so good to feel comfortable every time I fly. It's so good to feel comfortable every time I fly. I get simple statement, short, simple, again and again and again. The same statement, positive though. It starts to come true.
Yeah. So كمان مرة من نوع من أنواع الإسعافات الأولية، إذا أنت خايف من إشي، زي مثلا في ناس بتخاف تركب الطيارة. So what Dr. Robert was mentioning إنه بدل ما تقول أنا خايف يا ويلي الطيارة، حتى لو أنت مو مقتنع بالموضوع، the thing you do is لازم تحكي بكرة رح يمشي إن شاء الله على خير، بكرة رح يمشي على خير، بكرة رح يمشي على خير، بكرة رح أركب الطيارة ورح يمشي على خير. So just say that. لازم هذا الموضوع. So
let's give a few examples. So that was about flying, but again, it's so we could also say it's so good to feel confident every time I speak in public. It's so good to feel confident every time I speak in public, okay? I'm not going to say it again and again each time. I'll say it just one time, but you say it many times. It's so good to be able to make love comfortably. It's so good to be able to make love comfortably. It's so good to feel confident and positive. It's so good. What else is it so good? Something against it. It's so good to be able to be effective in business. It's so good to be able to have the job that I want. Now, do you notice in all of those things, I am saying them in the present tense as if they have happened. That is very important. You are trying to trick the mind. Not
so not in the future.
not in the no. It's not
in the past.
not in the past.
Or
Not
just in the present tense.
as if it's already happened. Then the mind gets confused, and the mind has to find a way to make that true. Again, I think we talked about that last night. But it sets up the behavior pattern within you to help it become true. But you've got to say it again and again and again, not once, not twice, like 20 times a day, 30 times a day, you know. But if it's worth it, you'll do it.
Yeah.
And you say it for a month, it starts to come true.
It's true. هاي من تكملة للحظ اللي كنا بنحكي عنه، إنه when you say that أهم شيء لما تحكي أي جملة لحالك بدك تحكيها بالفعل الحاضر، يعني بنسميه بالعربي إحنا المضارع. Oh God, I forgot what it's called in Arabic. المضارع وليس بالماضي وليس بالمستقبل. بدك تحكي كأنه إشي عم بيصير اليوم. بهاي الطريقة أنت عم تخدع المخ، لأنه المخ get confused إنه إيه عم تحكي إشي هلا عم بيصير، مش عم تحكي شيء بالمستقبل ولا عم تحكي شيء بالماضي. So أهم شيء تكون موجودة بالفعل المضارع هلا الموجود معنا. وزي ما قلت لكم ما بهم، أنا أشوف أكثر شيء صراحة بيقرفني لما أسمع love yourself. You need to love yourself. You know, I know it does not make sense. I know that it does not make sense.
Or it's not easy necessarily.
It's not easy. Yeah, love yourself and look in the mirror and start to kiss yourself.
Yeah. No, but it's.
I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah,
I'm
but
depressed.
in a.
I'm the hell
yes.
got fired.
Yes.
Let's say من الشغل.
Yes.
شو بدي أشوف خلقتي أنا بالمرأة، أنا بعد شهر ما أشوف حالي. You know, yeah, I know it's not. That's why what we are talking about عم نجيب لكم إياه. It's something rare and it's something unique ومش موجود بأي محل بالعالم اللي عم نحكي لكم إياها tips. Okay, so عم نجيب لكم طريقة جديدة وعلم جديد اللي هي الإسعافات الأولية النفسية. So what we said اللي كنت عم بقول لكم إياه اللي عم نحكي أنا ودكتور روبرت، سواء مآمن بالحكي أو مو مآمن بالحكي، عم نقول لك هذا عبارة عن إسعافات أولية. just do it. just تحكيها كأنه تيب مشغل، مش ضروري أصلاً أنت مآمن فيه ولا لا. I'm not saying to believe in it. I'm not saying ولا توقف على المراي ولازم تحب حالك تطلع بحالك على شو تغزل. No, I'm not saying that. Just ضبط البوستر. fix your posture. احكي هذا الحكي، كل شيء رح يصير تمام. إن شاء الله خير، إن شاء الله خير، إن شاء الله خير، كل شيء تمام، إن شاء الله خير. I'm saying some English, some Arabic things we can say. إن شاء الله خير، إن شاء الله خير، كله تمام، كله تمام، كله تمام، كله تمام. صار يصير كل شيء صار تمام، كل شيء تمام، كل شيء صار تمام، يعني كل شيء عم بيصير تمام. anyway so هيك بتخدع your brain. هلا أنا بدي أكمل. I want to say a thing. I will tell you.
Yeah. So I've said two things here, and then Guida's got some nice things to tell me.
في شغلتين بدي أقول لكم إياها. أي مشكلة بتصير معنا ما بتصدقوا، بطل الموضوع نفسي، الموضوع صار بيولوجي بالجسم. أي تروما، أي مشكلة بتصير معنا قوية. أوكي، هلا شو يعني مشكلة قوية؟ هلا يمكن مشكلة قوية بالنسبة لك مش قوية بالنسبة لإلي، ما في والله definition. يعني مش مشكلة قوية يعني والله حادث سيارة لا سمح الله ولا whatever. أي مشكلة بالنسبة لك it's a big thing for you أنت. إذا ما تعاطيت معها وإذا ما حليتها، ما حكيت فيها مع الشخص المناسب أو عرفت كيف تتعاطى فيها، بتعمل دمج بالخلايا العصبية، بالخلية العصبية اللي إلها علاقة بهذا الموضوع فيزيكلي. يعني لو أخذنا إكس راي قبل المشكلة وإكس راي لدماغك بعدها رح نلاقي صار في دمج بالخلايا العصبية، وبصفي الكونكشن مش عم بيصير كونكشن لأنه صار عنا دمج بالخلايا العصبية. كل مرة عندك موضوع كبير ما حكيت فيه. why I'm saying that؟ ليه عم بحكي هيك؟ عم بقول لكم يا جماعة كتير مهم. هلا من رحمة ربنا علينا صار الدمج بالخلايا، من رحمة ربنا علينا كل شيء ممكن يتصلح. الطريقة الوحيدة اللي ممكن هاي الخلايا ترجع تشبك مع بعض ويصير كونكشن والكيميكال تصير تروح وتيجي طبيعي، هي لما تقعد مع حدا ثيرابيست وتحكي عن الموضوع. You won't believe it. Just talking about it، تحكي عن هذا الموضوع بيأثر بيولوجيا وبيأثر، برجع تشبك الخلايا فيها مع بعض. I was saying that when you have an event in your life, an unfortunate event in your life, and you didn't process it, you never talked about it. The latest research from the neuroscientists that it really biologically, physically, it make damages to the connection between the nerves and the brain. So, but the lucky thing that this connection can be repaired by sitting with your therapist, talking about that unfortunate event, talking about it لحاله, talking about it, remember it. This is from God bless. It reconnect the things again. That's why في بروجرام رح ارجع احكي لكم عنه ان شاء الله، رح اعلن عليه على صفحتي بالفيسبوك، في خدمة جديدة اسمها I just want to talk. I was launching a new service called I just want to talk. عملنا partnership مع Therapy Beyond Borders و Therapy Beyond Borders and so رح يكون مجموعة من الأكسبرتس والثيرابيست من إنجلند، من أكثر منطقة بالعالم، بمنتهى السرية، بمنتهى الخصوصية، with fees كتير قليلة. You just subscribe and what you do, you just talk about anything with your own expert and with your own therapist, whatever assign لك، بمنتهى الخصوصية 24 ساعة باليوم once you subscribe. هاي كتير مهمة يا جماعة، حتى لو ما عندك مشاكل فاندمنتال أو رئيسية، بس أي شيء بيصير معك أول بأول حتى ما تعمل damage، you do that connection. I was saying I was launching a service called I just want to talk. I just want to talk. How brilliant is that?
I think it's very good. And can I come in? Because I've got a parallel to that you could understand. If you, let's say Jordan, I don't know Jordan, and one day I'm going to go there. I hope very, very soon I'm going to go to Jordan. But let's say if you were to go from Amman to Petra, how many different ways could you go from Amman to Petra?
I think
With all the little roads. I'm saying take a long road, a short road, long time, scenic route, quick route. How many different ways? 10 ways? 50? 100 ways?
Something like that.
Think about your brain as a roadmap. Think about your brain as going from, in this example, Amman to Petra. Many different ways. Supposing you decided to take a certain way, and then next time you did it, you took that way again, and then the next time again, and again, and again.
The same way.
Same way.
Okay.
What would happen? You would probably get very used to taking that route. You would be very unlikely to want to take a different route because that is your route. Yes?
Okay.
Yeah?
I want to understand, yes.
Yeah?
And then,
And,
so what's
and
harm
then,
if we take the same
okay.
route? If it's
Now,
good, and take us to
if it's
Petra.
good, this is fine. Let's look at negative thinking. Supposing you think negatively the same way again and again and again. Each time you do it, it's like the wheels on the sand, on the track, they get deeper and deeper. It becomes the only route you can take.
Exactly.
Yes? I'll say more in a minute, but carry on.
Exactly. بدك تتخيل كأنه من عمان للبتراء، كم طريق في من عمان للبتراء؟ في يمكن 15 طريق بين الدخلات والطلعات والنزلات. مخنا بيشتغل نفس الطريقة، حتى نوصل لإشي معين بيكون فيه 12 طريق، بس نحن دائما بناخد والله هالطريق وخلص، وكل مرة بناخد الطريق بنروح فيه للبتراء، كل مرة الطريق بنروح للبتراء. So we find it very comfortable. خلاص، وهيك مخنا.
Even though it might make us uncomfortable, we are used to it.
We are used to it.
Yes.
تعودنا عليه. لعند هون ممتاز، يعني طب اوكي طريق بودينا البتراء، بس وين المصيبة؟ النيجاتيف ثينكينج لما بيكون عنا لما مخنا بيختار هذا الطريق بموضوع الافكار السلبيه، لما مخنا بياخذ هذا الطريق المعين عند كل مرة أو كل مشكلة أو كل موقف، مش مشكلة، كل موقف every situation we face بنلاقي مخنا مرتاح لهاي الطريق اللي هي negative
Yes.
thinking.
And therefore, it's going to be hard, but you can understand why. One of the ways of creating your new route, your better route, is to try to go down it. Now, when you first go down it, you won't feel comfortable because you want to return to the original
where I'm
route.
comfortable. I know I'm familiar. My comfort zone.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that road.
And that road is now very thick. You know, let's say, look, that road is that thick. The new route is only that thick. The old route is that thick. You've laid down the track. And so, but the more you travel down the new route, it gets thicker. Travel again, it gets thicker.
Wow.
Travel again, it gets thicker. But it takes some time. We're talking about free therapy. Free therapy is very effective, but it takes longer. You have to put effort into the free therapy, but you do not have to pay for it. So but if you practice your free therapy, again, and we've given you like 2-3 things that you can maybe try and do that are going to help you.
Yeah. So من أشياء العلاج المجاني، حاول دائما تبعد عن الطريق اللي دام بتفكر فيه. أولها مو سهل، بس كأنه فعليا كأنك عم تحفر طريق. أول مرة حفرت شوي، المرة الثانية لما فكرت حفرت أكتر، بعدين حفرت أكتر، بعدين فعليا صار عندك طريق جديد بدل الطريق اللي كنت دائما عم بتفكر فيه. So thank you guys. إن شاء الله بنلتقي مرة ثانية بلندن. We will meet next time in London إن شاء الله.
Wherever, yes.
إن شاء الله.
Inshallah. Yes.
See you tomorrow. See you
when we next.
إن شاء الله next week. Tomorrow I'm traveling back to Amman and don't forget about I just want to talk. واحدة من الأشياء اللي almost free therapy. It's amazing. It's a first aid psychology عبارة عن إسعافات أولية 24 ساعة. It's very important. ونشوف وجهكم على خير إن شاء الله. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you. It's been lovely doing this with you.
Too. Yeah, it's always lovely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Gita and I have worked together quite a few times in the past. It's the first time we've decided to combine it together. Which is great.
And we will do more,
We try and do more, obviously, when we're in the same country.
Yes.
She'll be coming back to you. You're very lucky to have Gita coming to you. We said last night, we'll say it again. Look, I can still come. Gita and I together, I think we're a good team. If you want us to put something together, if you have something, if there are enough of you there, it's not going to cost you too much because you can come on the workshop. We can put like a 2-day workshop. Get in touch with Gita, say, I have an idea. If 20 people, 30 people have the same idea,
yes,
well, that's worth it. Then we'll come, yes. Or I'll come, Gita's there.
I managed to convince Dr. Robert that we inshallah can work from Jordan. And زي ما قلت لكم حتى نبعد ثقافة العيب وهالقصص هاي، راح نصير نعمل workshops إن شاء الله. A life changing workshops. شو أحلى من هيك. فتابعوا صفحتنا، ابعتوا لنا your interest على الانبوكس تبع الفيسبوك تبعنا، وإن شاء الله بنشوف وجهكم على خير. Yalla, bye bye.
Bye bye. Lovely to see you, my Jordanian friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.